Your guardian angels have a message for you, something simple but powerful. It's a reminder you might need right now. You often worry that you aren't strong enough, when the truth is that you've already proven you are. The angels say, "You're doing better than you think." There's someone in your life, or maybe just on the edge of it, who's been quietly paying attention to you. It might feel strange to think about, but this isn't something to be worried about. In fact, it's something to be quietly honored by. Not everyone inspires that kind of reflection in others. The truth is, there's something about your energy, something steady, calming, or maybe even a little magnetic, that invites others to take notice. And even if you can't always see it, people feel safe in your presence. They feel seen, heard, or understood. Have you ever wondered why certain people seem to open up to you easily? Or why do you sometimes feel like you carry more than your share of emotional weight? It's because your presence is meaningful. You create space for others, even when you're not trying to. That's rare, and it doesn't go unnoticed, not by them, and certainly not by your angels. They're not being invasive or disrespectful. Instead, they're observing how you move through life. They're watching how you carry yourself through the ups and downs, and more importantly, they're taking notes. Picture this for a moment, someone noticing the way you pause to hold the door for a stranger, the way you stay calm in conversations that could easily turn heated, the way your eyes light up when you talk about something that matters to you. These might seem like ordinary moments, but to someone quietly paying attention, they reveal the essence of who you are. That's what they're drawn to. Not perfection, not performance, just you being you. You don't have to try harder or be someone else. Your presence is already enough. And whether you know it or not, your authenticity is creating a ripple. It's reaching hearts. It's stirring something in someone who may not have had the courage to speak up yet. This person is imagining a future with you, and that's not a small thing. If they decide to step forward, it could be the beginning of something meaningful, a partnership that shifts the course of your life in a very real, positive way. I repeat, you often worry that you aren't strong enough, when the truth is that you've already proven you are. Strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the decision to try again tomorrow. Sometimes it's the soft voice that says, "This is hard, but I'll keep going." If you've ever kept walking when your heart was heavy, if you've ever offered love when you felt empty, you've already proven your strength 100 times over. Your angels want you to remember this. Resilience isn't about being untouched by pain. It's about what you choose to do with that pain. And time after time, you've chosen growth. You've chosen healing. You've chosen not to let the hard moments define your worth. That's courage. That's inner power. And that's what someone out there has been quietly admiring about you. Let's circle back to that worry you sometimes carry, the feeling that maybe you're not strong enough. You're not alone in feeling that. But your angels want to remind you that this message isn't really about them. It's about you. It's about your growth, your potential, and the quiet power that lives in you, even on the days you feel tired or uncertain. The truth is, you've made more of an impact than you know. The person who's been thinking about you. They've noticed your efforts, even the small ones. They've seen your strength and how you keep going, even when things get heavy. That says a lot. It says you're not just strong, you're influential. Maybe lately you've felt like you haven't accomplished much. Maybe your days have blurred together and you're wondering if you're moving forward at all. But progress doesn't always look like crossing finish lines or ticking boxes. Sometimes it looks like choosing peace over chaos. Sometimes it means finally saying no to what drains you or letting go of what you thought you had to be. That kind of inner work. It's invisible to most, but incredibly powerful. You've likely made decisions recently that nobody clapped for, but they mattered. You may have walked away from something that wasn't right for you, or stood up for yourself when your voice shook. Those are victories too, and they show just how deeply you've been growing, even if that growth has been quiet, even if it's still unfolding. But your angels want you to know something important. This person admires what you've achieved. They see you as someone worth building a future with, not in spite of your challenges, but because of how you've handled them. Remember this, life is shaped by the choices you make and the goals you chase. It's not about being busy all the time or always knowing exactly what comes next. It's about choosing a direction, even if the path isn't clear yet. Standing still can feel safe, but it can also keep you from seeing just how far you can go. Sometimes we confuse stillness with safety. We tell ourselves we're just waiting for the right time, when in truth we're afraid. Afraid of failure, afraid of change, afraid that maybe we're not ready yet. But what if you are more ready than you think? What if the only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is the first step? Whoever this person is, they might step into your life in a big way soon. And whether or not you accept them, the fact that they're drawn to you says something powerful. It means you're already walking a path that others find inspiring. So don't overthink who they might be. Instead, focus inward. Ask yourself what dreams you still want to chase. What would it look like to prepare your heart, not just for love, but for being truly seen? Not the polished version of you, but the real one. The one with quirks, past wounds, and quiet hopes. That's the version someone out there is hoping to meet. You don't have to wait to be perfect to be ready. You just have to be open. Think about the opportunities you could reach for right now, not in the future, not when things are perfect, now. The universe is lining things up for you. All it asks in return is that you keep showing up. Keep doing what you can. Your angels are handling the rest. As you continue stepping into your confidence, that person who's been quietly observing, they'll eventually step forward too, with something real to offer, a chance for connection, a chance to build something beautiful. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, strengthen them with a quiet confidence to know that their presence is already enough, even on the days they doubt their worth. Let them feel the ripple of their quiet strength and the unseen victories that have shaped their path. Remind them that resilience often speaks in whispers and that someone is being transformed simply by witnessing their courage. May their heart remain open to the beauty unfolding before them. Amen. This message is meant to encourage you, to remind you that the impossible is the universe's job. Yours is to keep going one step at a time. You're stronger than you think, and your story is still unfolding. Type 101 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on one more time-sensitive message from the angels to you, and you need to hear it today because this is extremely unusual. Someone or something seems to be trying to block you from receiving this urgent guidance. You've been missing countless signals that the universe is sending you. Luckily, those messages are still available to you. Please click the link in the description to find the messages that you missed. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?